Welcome to the home of the Tulane Green Wave, Human Stadium in New Orleans, Louisiana. As we'll see, a squad from the American, the East Carolina Pirates, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Tulane Green Wave. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Paul. And the Pirates will put total leather to crank us up. He'll bring it back looking for help. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Green Wave offense takes the field, and they'll have the first possession of the game. And, David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. That they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
Catch in the middle, it's Reed. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Looking for room, it's Mobley. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Got stuffed on first down, it's 2nd and 10. They'll try the run. Makes his man miss. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Green Wave lining up facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll off one deep down the left side. He's got it! And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Off the play fake. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And they'll send out the field goal unit. This might be a little easier if it were straight on, but a 43-yarder from the right hash. He just barely got enough of that one and just barely kept it straight enough, too. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So East Carolina's offense will go to work for the first time today. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Smith. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
Great job by the defense winning those early downs. Now you get them in a predictable situation. 3rd and long. You bring in more DBs, more speed, more fun blitz packages. Get to have a little fun. Go get the quarterback.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Snagged out of the air. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. No matter where they are on the field, they'll go for those chunk plays, and they got one that has them set up 1st and 10 at the 42. To the air, it's Hauser. Bringing the heat. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The give on the option. Turning it on. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Pirates are on the move. Off play action on 1st down. He's got his man across the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. From the gun, the running back has it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's got his man. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. And the Pirates moving quickly to the line. He'll do it himself. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, East Carolina.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. The play action fake. Grabbed behind the line. It's Miller. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Here comes Tulane after picking up the 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And they pick up just a few on that completion. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The running back has it. Got the 1st down and more. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. To the ground. He's got it again. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got his man on the right. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Tulane didn't start this drive with very good field position, but now they've got a chance to operate. Oh, sweet cut there. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. To the ground with the back. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the 1st without scoring. Tulane didn't start this drive with very good field position, but now they've got a chance to operate. Power ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Wave. That drive was what every father wants his daughter's romances to be like. Slow, take your time, drain the clock, no hurry at all.
Sometimes love is a slow burn. And that's what we just saw in that last drive. I am so impressed with the execution, and I love their ability to run the football. These players, they're coached up. They're coming out here, and they're executing exactly how their coaches prepared them to do in this game.
East Carolina, 7.
He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Pirates want to move quickly.
One of the things I like about this defense is their DBs are not afraid to put their face in the fan and go tackle. And you saw it that time with the quarterback making a great play, tackling the quarterback on the option for a big loss.
To the air, it's Hauser. Throws to the wideout. Working that left side. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. New set of downs after the completion.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And the Pirates trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. He leaves it with his back. Breaks into the open. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Pirates.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the 2nd level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. First play of the period, 1st down here. They'll give it to him again. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Preston. There he goes. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 of the 11.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. Wants to throw on first down. Got it set up on the outside. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to fire. Unleashes to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. He's got him. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Tulane. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A lot of interest in this CUSA showdown today, so let's catch you up to speed on things. Sam Houston has the lead right now. Huntsville has been jumping all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 10 over Jacksonville State. Implications galore inside CUSA, and we'll circle back should anything big happen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll run it from the gun. Spins away from the defense. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds. The Pirates come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw, it's Hauser. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And the Pirates decide to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Caught in the backfield, it's Hayes. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Preston. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Tulane comes to the line, lots of work to do on third down. Looking to throw again. Wide open downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Leaves it with the running back. Can't get him to the ground. He had a whole host of defenders he had to dodge in the backfield. The negative play leaves him with 2nd and 12. Here's the handoff. And they're able to get him down. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. They'll try to power their way ahead. That play just got wrecked. 3rd and 1, and they went backwards. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. It is perfect. The lead now 6 here in the second. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. Hand off from the shotgun. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. The Pirates racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. Back to throw, it's Hauser. Fires to the tight end. Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds.
Well, that play was designed for that down and distance, right? You saw how he barely got enough to pick up the first. Really nice job by the play caller there, understanding the situation of what play to dial up.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long.
It's now 2nd down.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He's got him this time. I think that receiver really had 2 choices there. Catch the ball, or he was going to wear it in his chest.
Yeah, he's going to be maybe taking an ice bath after too many of these curl routes. He catches them in the body like that. This quarterback has a cannon arm. The receiver found the soft spot in the zone, and, man, the quarterback gave him no choice.
Hold it.
A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. That's caught. It's Smith. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Kick is in the air. Catches it cleanly at the 20. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Hayes. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Green Wave with plenty of options here on 2nd and short. From the gun, running back gets to give. Puts him in the spin cycle. On the move at the 30. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 and the 11.
We didn't have to work very hard on that one. There was nobody in sight as he rips off a massive run.
Sort of a mark of excellence for any back is yards after contact. Well, yards before contact can be sort of a badge of honor for that O-line.
Yeah, let's give them some credit. They got tremendous push getting hats on hats. They made that easy.
Tulane using that big run to generate momentum. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Reed. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Rides the back and leaves it. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Looking to throw for it. Makes the grab. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
Yeah, and I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a 4th down.
It's good. Tulane was forced to settle for 3. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Looking for a man. It's Hauser. Finds his tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Wants to go up top. Here's a hit. Blasted as he lets it go.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Got a man. It's Smith. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the Pirates will punt it away on fourth down. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. To the air on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Tulane to the line, facing second and short. Quick release on the RPO. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. From the 47-yard line on first and 10. Used to play fake, now to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. So now it's second and long. Now the play fake. Under fire.
Well, we knew coming into this one the tight end was a big part of this offense, and you've seen it early in this game. They've moved him around. They've thrown it to him in a lot of different ways. Defense is going to have to make some adjustments trying to stop this guy.
On the run, it's Mobley. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. The Green Wave with plenty of options here on second and short. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is.
Holding.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bohannon. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. And they spike it to stop the clock. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break.
Brings up second down.
Absolutely center cut. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Tulane, 26, East Carolina. 14.
And he takes this from inside the 5. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority 1. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. First half in the books. Time down to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in New Orleans for a fun first half than you? And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. 2 workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. He'll keep it himself. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? The Pirates in the hurry up. Looking to throw, it's Hauser. Setting up the screen. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. And now the offense will come onto the field again. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Finds a man on the right. Makes a grab and a nice gain. Gets it to the 35. 1st down and 10. Plucks it out of the air. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Trying play action. Pocket breaking down. Got rid of it just in time. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. Rides the back on the option, the give. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. They'll play it safe and try for 3. Dead center perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. Fielded in the end zone, it's Johnson. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Fires to the wideout. He makes a catch. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Makes the grab. It's Smith. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. And the Pirates are marching down the field. They just keep firing. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Hauser. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Kept it, and he's past the marker. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man there. Don't force the football. We already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the 1st down. Now you got to keep it going.
Well, nice job that time by the defense locking in. We've seen earlier in this drive, this quarterback make some plays with his feet. That time, though, the defense was ready for it. They weren't able to sack him right away, but they stuck with him, forced him to scramble. They're able to get to him and bring him down.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
3rd down coming.
Trying to pick it up on the ground. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. The Pirates come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the gun. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Softened him up with a run, now to throw. Finds his big tight end. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. They'll move the wide receiver. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. No good. Guys, you want every little bit you can get, and they got nothing there. 15-point game. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play call. Turning it on! And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
This offense capable of exploding at any moment. Now they're set up inside the 30 with a 1st and 10. Give to the running back. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Motion from the wideout. They'll run play action. Outstanding athleticism, but not very efficient on the catch. That's a loss of yardage. The Green Wave lining up, facing 3rd and long. Handoff to the lone back. Will not get close. Tackled at the 28-yard line. It's 4th down. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. And that will extend their lead even further. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Here's the pressure. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. On 2nd and 10, a 4-wideout set, trips right. The RPO, it's complete.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
Off play action. Rushes on him. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And, man, this offense just searching for some way to climb back and get back into this game. They're down by 1,000, and it's not looking good. And you can't even protect your quarterback on 3rd down, like everything going the other direction.
And the Pirates will punt this one away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. The give to the back. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Caught in the backfield, it's Preston. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Green Wave trying to move the chains on 3rd and short. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31. Tulane comes to the line. Lots of work to do on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hayes. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. We've reached the break, and it's Tulane on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Power football with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the first. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And that lead grows even bigger. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big CUSA matchup for you. Middle Tennessee pulled one out today on a day they clearly did not have their best. And that's a testament to those players there inside Floyd Stadium. That winning gene, I really believe it's a thing. Guys, I look at the preseason coaches poll and compare it to where CUSA is right now, and man, what a difference.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Got a man, it's Montgomery. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Well, and here's the problem offensively, because you're trailing by so much so late.
Oh, he's got some space. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. The Pirates want to crank the tempo.
Well, this offense is going to try and grind their way to a win now, and they're going to start force-feeding this guy the football, too. He's made a few plays earlier in this game, but now in the 4th quarter, it's about force-feeding him, getting some push up front, and just icing this thing.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. All they needed was a few inches, and the defense was not having it. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. He's got it. 1st down and more. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it.
That one hurts. They thought they'd move the chains on 4th down. Instead, they back up. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. This offense has it with really good field position. Hauls it in. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Handoff to the lone back. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23. Tulane lines up on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He'll pull it down and run. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Tulane looking to put one on the board from the red zone. Takes the handoff. It's Barnes. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. The give to the tailback. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Wave. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
42, East Carolina, 14.
Coming out with it, it's Johnson. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. From the gun, the ground game. Nice move to keep running. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. And the Pirates in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to throw. It's Hauser. Grab near the marker. It's O'Brien. He'll be run out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play.
Hold it.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. He's got it. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. The Pirates are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Finds his man. It's Smith. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires on the move. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Those play-action passes take a little bit longer to develop, right? Because you still have the fake, and then the quarterback turns his back to the defense, has to reset. You got to protect him a little bit better than that, or the fake's got to be a lot better.
And the Pirates have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. The misconnection leaves him with a 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Here comes the heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. He's in open space downfield. There he goes. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
Yeah, I tell you what, I'm always keeping track as a defensive coordinator of where they're running the football. You can see they ran it to the right. Do they like this matchup? Is the right side of their offensive line really good? I'm going to be paying attention to that because that's a big gain. I got to make sure I shut this down the next time they run it.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They want that clock to run. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. The Green Wave lining up, facing 3rd and long. It's a draw. Really nice run. Rips off 6 on the play, but it brings up a 4th and 2. They'll send out the kicker here. And as a holder picks his spot, it'll be a 25-yard attempt. Absolutely perfect. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Dropping back, it's Hauser. Under fire. Finds his man. It's O'Brien. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. Now on first down from the 30. Quarterback on the keeper. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Quarterback empties his backfield. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle. It's O'Brien. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Got it in the middle. It's O'Brien. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Motion from the wide receiver. The RPO. Fire complete to the left. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Pirates kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. The inside handoff. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down.
A huge gain. Probably would have loved to say this earlier in the game. Probably would love to have some of these runs and have a little bit more success running the football earlier. Now, I might think about maybe cranking the tempo and probably, if I'm going to need these runs, I'm going to need to go ahead and score on these runs, or I'm going to need to start chucking the football.
Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. And he'll get in for the late touchdown, the consolation prize, the window dressing score to make the final outcome a little closer.
How about the bomb by the offense? The Hail Mary, they go deep. The defense knows it's coming. Where are they? Where is the defense? You've got to stay as deep as the deepest and make sure this doesn't happen. The Hail Mary to success.
Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job by this team being ready, getting the W.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us.